Good Sunday morning. This is hashtag everyone talking about hashtag everything.
Oh,
wow.
Woo!
Cheer.
Totally
We're going to
changed-
cheer.
yeah,
We're not doing the dancing.
Get over here. Seriously.
I'm Kate Doherty. I'm here with the Radical Ryan.
Yeah, no kidding.
The Practically Perfect Penny. Lovely Laura has left us for the day. However, we have the magnificent
Wow.
Matt Halley here with
I
us
like it.
today.
Wow.
Thanks for having me.
Magnificent
You're
Matt Halley.
official
Take
now.
that.
You have
Because he is. Once you get the magnificent in front of Matt, then you're forever magnificent.
I'll take it.
Or
Yeah.
radical, or practically perfect. So, anyway, today, if you're listening to the show, we have got an amazing show. We actually are going to be talking because we are exactly 6 days. Six days
coming.
from the T21 party hosted by the Matt Halley family, Matt and Sherry Halley family. Sorry, Sherry and Matt Halley. Better put
No,
it
she ain't here
but-
again.
Yeah, I know. She's not here
Really, you
again.
could just say the Sherry family.
Anyway.
That's the way it goes sometimes.
Thanks, appreciate it.
Man, I love how this dynamic changes when there's two men here.
I
This
know.
is awesome. It's
Well-
like, well, okay, let's buckle in. We're on it.
We're dangerous here today. So anyway, we will start at noon.
On what day again? Did you say the day?
August 16th.
Thank you.
August
Sorry.
16th.
Saturday.
It'll be Saturday, August 16th. We will start at noon. It is going to be so fun. It is at the Wyman's Pavilion, and you do not need to RSVP. You do not need to buy a ticket in advance. You simply need to show up for the entire time, some of the time, part of the time, but we would love your support. Anyway, noon, August 16th, Wyman's Pavilion, kid-friendly. Matt, tell us more about it.
So this year we have got 4 bands that are going to be showing up. We've got Cold Blue Steel's going to be kicking it off at 12 o'clock for us. It is a duo out of St. Louis County. Their daughter has Down syndrome, and they also have their own little organization that they try to raise money for the greater Down syndrome awareness group of St. Louis called Melodies Marchers. I'm hoping she will be there. I would imagine she will be there. It's Cole, and then his dad plays with him. So that's just the two of them. Followed them up by Them Smoking Crawdaddies, Steel and Copper number 3, and Broken String 4th.
I
So-
love this. This
Well,
is awesome.
So I got to tell you, I love the name "Them Smoking Crawdaddies."
That's
I
right.
mean, like that just kind of makes my heart a little. That makes my heart sing.
I feel that.
Mm-hmm.
I feel that.
Anyway, and so
Yep.
each of the bands is a slightly different genre
Yeah.
of music, correct?
Yeah,
So
yeah.
how would you describe the first band?
So Cold Blue Steel's a little bit more country. Since they're a duo, they can kind of branch out and do a little bit of everything. But I'd say probably country is their biggest wheelhouse that they do. Them Smoking Crawdaddies is mostly 70s, 80s music. Steel and Copper's mostly country as well, but they do a little bit of everything. I always like to joke, except for Miley Cyrus. I can't get him to do that, or some Taylor Swift or something. But they were at the Freedom Fest this year. They did the Adams County Fair a few weeks ago. They were part of that. And then Broken String is our final group, and they're more of a metal kind of a band. So they're real popular.
So,
out
okay,
of
and so
Barry.
give me those times again. So we start with country at what time? Noon.
At noon.
Okay, and then our next band, we'll have a slight break.
Yep. So-
15-minute break between bands.
It just depends how fast the tear down and setup is. They each is going to play for an hour and a half.
Okay. So noon, we start with country. Then we go
I'm
2 o'clock.
till 1:30 with them, about 2 o'clock. So I'm figuring about a half hour set change between the two. Them Smoking Crawdaddies is going to set up right behind Cold Blue Steel.
Okay.
So
And
that should
they're-
be less of a change with them.
Yeah.
Okay, and the next band is like 70s, 80s. About 2
Correct.
o'clock is about 70s, 80s music. So I just think
Yep.
that's important. That
No,
way
yeah,
people,
yeah,
if they're wanting
absolutely.
to pop in, they pop in kind of, and you can pop in all day, and I think that's awesome.
That's
But
what we prefer.
If
yeah.
you want to come for a segment, then at 4 o'clock would be more
It'd be more country. Yep.
country, and then the 6 o'clock band, which will be the last band of the evening, is more heavy metal,
Yes,
rock and
yeah,
roll, that
yep.
kind of band. And then what time we'll be closing things down? Around 10 o'clock.
I've got it scheduled till 8 o'clock.
Till 8 o'clock.
But it depends on, how many people's there. If we got a big party going on and the beer's flowing and stuff like that, then I doubt it's going to be real hard for me to try to get that last band to play. The city shuts us down at 10 o'clock, so that's
Okay.
as late as we can go. So it really just kind of depends on how many people show up and how it's going.
Well, then we need to make this a party.
That's
Yes.
right.
I'm ready.
I think it'll be
I'm
great.
ready.
Let me ask you this, Matt. Again, I know we've had you on before, but again, just kind of the whole premise of wanting to do this, and what was kind of your mission behind it, if you will, to kind of generate this awesome event you guys got coming up.
Yeah, so it's just, I have a daughter with Down syndrome, and she has had her struggles going up through the school system, just like anybody with any sort of a learning disability does. And it has gotten so much better, just from when we had started. She's a senior in high school this year. So we have seen a huge difference just in the past few years on what it has been. But when it started off, we didn't know what to do, who to go to, who to turn to.
And her teachers didn't either. I feel like
No.
that's important. Like
Correct.
her teachers didn't either because because she's predominantly nonverbal in her case.
She is.
And so there were a lot of different things. And she's Elliot, she's 17?
She's 17, yep.
She and Elliot are the same age. What you have to understand is 17 years ago, nobody knew anything about AAC. Quite frankly, many still don't. However, kind of one of the cool things that he's finding in the high school, there's some people now that she's older that actually are more proficient in
right.
things like AAC because they've begun to get training and because they've begun to get kind of networked. I
Correct,
mean,
correct.
out and about, and they've begun to, and many of them, actually, sorry, I'm not putting a little thing, but many of them some of them are therapists and our teachers
Yep.
that have gotten downcountry scholarships. So it makes me happy. Like when he says she's having an easier time in high school, it does make me happy because the investment people are making in these teachers and these therapists, because honestly, people will do, like, I can get them to donate to an iPad for a kid all day long. The investment in teachers, the investment in therapists to help them do some of the outside the box trainings that, with all due respect, the school system will not pay for. They won't. They have a budget. This is what they pay for. That's the end of it. And many of the things that they're mandated, I mean, they're state and federal. Like, you have to be trained in this. Well, when is a school teacher, who in many cases, depending, I mean, Missouri starting salary is $38,000 a year. How are you supposed to pay $750 or $550 to go to a national or international training on some of these techniques that help these kiddos begin to flourish? And yet we know because Matt's living the proof. I mean, like, he's seen the improvement when people actually have the information. They have the tools in their toolbox. They can better help our kiddos. And that's right here in the tri-states.
And it's not just the education piece, too. It's also the health piece, that
Medical.
goes along with it. Kaylin, for a while, was undiagnosed with celiac. And she had whenever she would get gluten, because we didn't know, it would just change her completely. She would go from a fun-loving kid to somebody that just can't sit still. That, especially since she's nonverbal too, she can't express it. So she gets very agitated. She kind of would want to act out.
And
all
people
that
would
stuff.
say
Don't
things
know.
like, well, that's just Down syndrome. No, that's not.
Right.
It's celiac. It's the way her body
It's like a
responds.
switch. Yeah, it's like a total switch. If she's not gluten, then she's fine. She's a totally different kid. And until we have figured that part out, you don't know where to turn to.
This is one, we've talked about it a little bit on the show. We talked about it a little bit with Sam and Jenny Dancer, but this is something we really, from an organization point, we struggle with getting people to understand, because you say things like food sensitivities or food allergies, and people are like, oh, that's hogwash. Or, when I was in school, like, this is, well, you know what? Maybe for you it is hogwash. You know what? Maybe you're one of the lucky few that for you it doesn't matter. Merry Christmas, congratulations, count your lucky stars.
Right.
Because I know there are 2 of us out of the 4 sitting at this microphone right now that I'm here to tell you there are certain foods that I cannot eat that will make me not be my best self, that will make me feel horrible. And I'm a quote unquote, and then my friend is a neurotypical human.
Yes.
And if that will happen with me and with my friend, then what on earth happens to our kids who naturally are learning differently, who aren't neurotypical? Imagine what that compounds when it comes to getting gluten in your body if you have celiac or you have a food sensitivity, or like, in Elliot's case, he doesn't test positive to corn syrup. I mean, or allergic to corn syrup. But I'm here to tell you, one too many Shirley Temples, and my kid's a freaking nightmare. He's not Elliot. He is not Elliot. He gets the brain fog. And even it was so funny. A couple weeks ago, we got back from that national convention. Basically the same thing you're talking about with your daughter. Like, one day he had like 3 Shirley Temples, because we would let him have 1 Shirley Temple, but it wasn't. We knew it wasn't being made with the real cherry juice. It was made with the
syrup, artificial syrup.
Fake, no cherries included.
And I mean, literally one day I watched Reagan Barnett, who's one of the gals that she like literally snatches. She's like, "Oh no, you don't, buddy! I'm not doing that again." I mean, because
she knows.
Because he was such a great, he's a great kid, and then he wasn't. And you always want your kid. Part of loving your children is you want them to be your best. Part of loving your friends is you want them to be your best. And one of the reasons why I have a tendency to harp on this is because so many people do not understand it's just not okay. No, a piece of cake for Caitlin that isn't gluten-free, like, you are hurting her.
Yeah.
I mean, are you killing her right then? No, she's not probably going to go in. She's not going to need an EpiPen. Like,
right.
However, you're hurting her because she's ultimately not going to be her best self. And that's what we're all about. And that's why I'm so excited about what Matt's doing for this T21 fundraiser. And when we come back, I have a story to share with you that you don't even know about, that came about because of your fundraiser this past year. So for right now, this is hashtag everyone talking about hashtag everything. We'll be right back. Good Sunday morning. This is hashtag everyone talking about hashtag everything. I'm Kate Doherty with the Radical Ryan, the practically perfect Penny, the lovely Laura has loofed us, but we have the magnificent Matt Halley with us. Magnificent. Oh, kind of sounds good when you say it.
I'm gonna have her follow me around a little bit more. Every time I walk into a place, I like announce it. Yeah, I like that. Yeah. If you could do that at my house every time we walked in, my wife would love it.
So do you know one of the things we do with kids when they're learning AAC and how to do it, and they do something right on it? You have it programmed where it goes, yes, Matt, or Susie, or Billy, or Bobby, or whatever, and then they're like, woo, we love it so much. I mean, but anyway,
that's great.
Yes.
Well, yeah, it's like your own hype team.
Yes.
You know what I mean?
I like it.
That's right.
I like
hype
it.
Man.
I do.
Yeah, get your own hype man. Okay, so if you're listening to the show today, or if you're just tuning in, Matt is with us because this coming Saturday, August 16th, starting at noon at the Wyman's Pavilion in Hannibal, he is hosting the T21 party for the lucky few for Down syndrome awareness, and for Down Country, it's going to be fun. He's going to have a country band begin at noon. Their name is
Cold Blue Steel.
See, and at 2:00 we are going to go into the 70s and 80s.
With them smoking crawdaddies.
All right. And then at 4:00 we are going back to a little bit of country with
Steel and Copper.
And then at 6:00
we've got Broken String.
with a little bit of heavy metal, like a little bit of rock and roll.
Rock and roll, heavy metal, yeah.
And we get to keep going basically up until 10:00. The band might stop at 8, but I feel confident we might still have some music play, and I feel like we could probably persuade them.
I think we can.
But we get to keep that rolling up till 10:00 at night. So it's going to be an awesome, amazing time. And free food.
Can I ask a question? Where's Weinman?
Wyman's Pavilion.
Wyman. Oh, I did not hear that. Okay.
Penny, did you also know it's on the 16th?
I do know that. I asked that earlier.
Which is also Saturday.
That's a Saturday. Yeah.
Thank you.
6
He
days
fits in
from
well.
today.
The why, because there is a family named the Weinmans. I'm like, what is this? So, okay.
Hey,
The
you know where that's at now. at
No,
this
I
point.
do not know where it's at in Hannibal.
You know where they do the mud volleyball? Right down by the levee.
There it is.
Right there.
On the 16th.
Yeah.
The 16th?
From 12 to 8.
Did
Go
you say
to
the 16th?
downtown
Yeah.
Hannibal, and you will hear us rocking.
That's right.
Yeah, and
On
you
the
can
16th.
come knocking
On the
because we
16th.
will let you in.
6
You
days.
do not need to buy advance tickets. You do
12
not.
o'clock start date time.
Okay. Anyway, you get to come in. It is goodwill donation for the food. We will be selling. We got beer tickets. We got mixed drinks. We got kid drinks. We are locked and loaded. We'll have down country merchandise. We got a raffle going on. Oh, and before you talk about the raffle, though, I've got to tell this story.
All right.
Oh,
So you do realize, like,
Hold on, stop. You pointed at Matt, saying like, Matt, don't say
Yeah.
anything. I have to tell this story. You're the only one talking. Like, you went down this whole spiel. Before we say any of that, I have to tell this story. Let's get there.
You are such.
You're literally the only one talking.
I know, but he's been pitching.
I know, and I'm not being mean. I just want to
you
point
are.
that out.
You are.
She's on the roll. She was on the roll.
But
We're
I
going to let her
have
go.
to tell the story. So no more talking to anyone else.
You know the reason you're doing this is because there's another boy on the show. I'm not bringing another boy on the show. Like this is unfair, and
He's got to get his licks in when he can.
there's
right? You're always
There
outnumbered.
is no more
Always.
testosterone for you.
It's trash. But hold on.
Okay.
You have to tell the story.
Yes.
Go for it.
After I'm so rudely interrupted,
Did you have a story for us, Kate?
I thought you did something like that.
Okay.
Okay,
Sorry, I need
so
to-
Hey, Ryan, if you
Help
could be
Kate.
quiet over there for
Be
just a
quiet,
second.
well.
you're laughing too
I
hard.
don't know how to help you.
Penny,
Just
stop
like,
it.
I don't know.
It's on the 16th. We already told you.
Anywho, okay, now don't interrupt because you know my dad's listening, and he's gonna be like, Ryan talked over you, and then I couldn't understand. So if you get in trouble with Dad,
Sorry,
I'm
Dad.
okay.
Bad.
Do not get my dad on your
I
bad
don't
side.
want to.
Okay, so anywho, yeah, I'm pulling the dad card.
Seriously.
Anyway, okay, so last year at this wonderful event, it was fun. I mean, we were just having a great time listening to good music, meeting all kinds of people, and they brought me this gorgeous baby.
Oh.
This gorgeous baby whose birthday was January 27th, which happens to be my birthday. Thank you very much. And this baby happened to also rock an extra chromosome. And so anyway, we met his family, we met his parents, and we're like, we're sending you to convention. Like, you know what I mean? That's all there is to it. Which led the board discussion, because we always have a board meeting like in August. And you guys, we always have this event before I have my board meeting. And so this baby, this beautiful little baby, made my brain go in overdrive. You've known me long enough now to know, like, and I decided that we needed one other addition to the plate. And that's where the Baby First program came about.
Yep.
Because we know now after 15 years, we have got to get these families out to extremely good quality information so that they can understand the medical, so they can understand what Matt was talking about. So when they come back, they can recruit their doctors, their families, their all of different things. And so because of Matt throwing this event last year, we sent that beautiful baby boy and his entire family to convention. We, just got back a couple weeks ago. And, oh wait, because of that fundraiser, another family heard about that. And we got to send that family and their grandparents. So his event changed and because of that event, it wasn't just that. There was another family that heard about us that asked for us to help with their little girl. And so because of that, we didn't just send that family and their little girl, but we sent 5 team members from their school system. So are you guys counting up?
No.
Like
time.
That's
from one event,
Yeah.
how many lives were potentially changed because of him throwing a party?
And
people,
that's the ones
Yeah,
you
that's
just know
awesome.
about.
yeah, that's just the ones we know about.
Yeah.
And so my thing is, sometimes, why do you throw these parties? I throw these parties because it's the best way you get. It's not scary. You know what I mean? Like you come, you're
Yeah.
having fun, you're having a drink, you bump into Matt, you ask him like a question, like you bump into me, like you bump in. We're bouncing everywhere, and I feel like a lot of times people don't understand what's possible by just having these conversations. And so think how many, I mean, like when you go home today, you should be like, you realize what Kate told me? That's a lot of people from
Yeah.
one event of just what we know that got amazing information, that are now more connected and involved and have access. I mean, people, you choose what you do with it, but at least you have access. So I'm extraordinarily grateful for this event. And now
That makes me so happy just to hear that. I mean, that's one of the reasons why we're doing it. We're not doing it just for a party, just to listen to music. It's to get people in connections with other people that need help.
And I can't, with all due respect, we as Down Country, as this crazy family, I can't do it unless I have dollars.
Right.
I can't send them unless I have dollars, and everything has doubled. And so when I say it's vital, the success of this fundraiser, it's vital. Like we need it desperately. And because I know there's more good that we can do for our families here in the tri-states, because St. Louis, Kansas City, Springfield, they are not Chicago. They aren't coming to bail us out. Like that's not going to happen. So we have to help them here. And
Well, and Matt, I'm sure it takes a lot of behind the scenes work, much the same as it does for every activity that the Downcountry group puts together. But that's what makes it all worthwhile, because it does take
correct.
a lot of sweat and
Correct.
time and organizing, et cetera, et cetera. And I bet it is just amazing to feel that feeling of like, wow, look at that. Just
Yeah.
that one life led to another
Yeah.
family's life. And
It's I like seeing the fruition, getting there, the day of. I mean, we start setting up on Friday, with everybody bringing their trailers and, fencing everything off, stuff like that. And then come Saturday when the bands are starting to set up and stuff like that, like that's all cool and that's exciting to see get done. But what I actually enjoy is seeing everybody there. Like that, it doesn't mean anything if nobody shows up. And, if we have the people there, that's what actually really gets me excited. So.
Well, and they do have an amazing raffle. And I think it's going to go live this week.
It'll go on Monday.
Monday.
Yep,
Okay,
tomorrow,
so
tomorrow at
So
7 a.m.
Tomorrow at 7 a.m. This raffle is going to go live. You're going to see me because he has some amazing items in the raffle. And so now will you please tell them a little bit about what's in this raffle, because it's unbelievable. So you should need to be watching Downcountry NT21
We'll watch
social
it.
media post. Watch my personal
Watch.
page.
Big time
Watch.
stuff. Yes. It is. No, for real. Go for it. Yeah.
So right now our raffles, what we're doing is they're going to do $20 for one ticket, 3 for 50, 7 for 100, or you can get all 11 items for 150.
And you do not have to be present
No.
to win. You're
No.
going to be able, like, it's through it. You just click it and you can
Correct,
pitch
correct.
in. So if you can't make it for whatever reason, although you need to make it, but if you can't make
Right.
it,
We prefer you to make it.
You can
Right.
still
Yep.
still get her done.
Right. And the website is just another tool for us. So if you're not going to be there, then that's what you can use. If you're not real computer savvy and you don't want to do it online, you can buy these in person as well. So we just wanted to give every option out there. So the items that we've got this year, we've got a 10-year bottle of Pappy. We've got
That is always a hot item.
Yes, it is.
That goes over very well.
We've got one a little bit harder to get. We've got a 15-year bottle of Pappy as well.
Ooh.
I've got a Lodge at Four Seasons with golf for 2.
Oh, nice.
I've got a Chateau on the lake down in Branson. I've got a 36-inch Blackstone. This isn't just your normal Blackstone that you see out there. This one has got a pizza oven and air fryer with it. Like
Nice.
it's awesome. I've got one of the first ones that just came out. I want to see if I can switch these. Like this. I don't want this thing to go.
Oh yeah, no. Actually, he called me. He goes, "You think they'd take a used?" I'm like, no, I don't think that's the way this
This
works.
thing's
Matt."
awesome.
Like,
And-
What are you
no.
doing? Okay.
I mean, yeah. So no, you're getting the real one, but he's going to be buying some raffle tickets himself.
Yeah. So this Blackstone alone's $800, the value of it, but we also threw another $250 worth of accessories with it. So you're getting the cover, you're getting all the spatulas, you're getting the scrapers, you're getting the water bottles, you're getting the domes, you're getting basically everything you need except for the propane tank, and you're ready to go with it. Like it's nice.
Yeah.
I've got a set of Cardinal tickets for I think it's September the 6th.
Okay.
It's a set of 4 tickets. I've got a year family membership at Sheridan. I've got a table at Rhinestones and Rodeo that
For
we're going
8 people, and that includes all your it includes food and drink, like all your, and that's alcoholic as well. So
Right.
you're set. So 8 people,
Right.
and it's a $800 value.
And then I've got 3 gift card packages that I'm doing. Each one's going to be individual or separate. I've got a golf package that includes, I'm still working on a couple more to get locked down, but the golf package includes Spring Lake Country Club, Quincy Country Club, River Valley Golf, Norwoods, Westview Golf Course, and Arrowhead Heights Golf Course right now. I'm working on 2 more golf courses to try to get involved. Each one has a minimum of 2, but a couple of those have 4 as well. I'm working on a coffee shop gift card package. I've got CC's, the Mercantile, Stardust, and Hebrew right now. I am working on a couple more locally to try to get them to donate as well. And then the big one, I've got a restaurant package, and I know this list is going to grow by the time we go live tomorrow. I've got El Rancherito, I've got Hula Bowls, Fiddlesticks, Riverside Barbecue, Tequila Rondas, Fuji Steakhouse, Indian Grill House, Rebel Pig, Bootaloo Steakhouse, Old Wolfhound Pub, The Bridge, Fatbacks, On the Rail, Finn's, Coach House, Papa Murphy's, Pizza Hut in Quincy, and Mia Jalapeno right now.
So essentially, you just have a year's worth of food that you're about to
Right,
get for
right.
that gift. Wow. Okay.
Wow, I like that.
I'm like, how do you even? How do you?
I had to write it down because I could not remember all those.
I
What
don't
a
know.
good way to
God.
do it, though, to package it all in one.
Each one of
gift.
those is valued anywhere from $25 to $100 on each one of those.
Awesome.
So
Each restaurant.
each restaurant, correct.
Wow.
That's, I mean, like,
And
what
that
is-
list
have you
will
been
grow.
sleeping at night because you work full time? Like,
I do.
what are you
I do.
doing?
I
Like,
do.
Where do you get your? How do you eat your Dorito? I mean, like, holy smoke and roll!
It's a lot of
That's
work. It's a
amazing.
lot of work, but I enjoy doing it. It's
Oh,
worth
that's
it.
wonderful.
But here's the thing, like whatever you, it's a great bang for your buck. When we come back, we want to thank some of our sponsors as well. But for now, this is hashtag everyone talking about hashtag everything. Good Sunday morning. This is hashtag everyone talking about hashtag
You're a
everything.
cheerleader.
I'm Kate Doherty with the Radical Ryan, the Practically Perfect, lovely Laura has loofed us, but I got the magnificent Matt Halley, and we have been talking as we roll into this third and final segment of the show about the T21 fundraiser that he puts on for Downcountry that is changing lives, influencing people, and making the tri-state area a better place. Now, not to mention, we get to have a whole lot of fun, and I got a new pair of sneakers at convention that he is going to be so jelly of. They have a 2-on-1 sneaker and they have a 1 on the other sneaker.
Oh, really?
And they're slip-on sneakers and you don't have to tie them, and they're designed only for the lucky few. Thank you very much.
Notice she only got them for herself.
I,
That's nice,
I
ain't it?
didn't know your
Yeah,
shoe
that's
size.
nice.
But
That's fine.
No. This is how I'm getting him to come to convention next year. He's going
I
to
have
be
a phone.
so...
You could have texted me.
Oh,
Kate.
he's going to be
Yeah.
so...
Good
Well,
point.
no, but
Just
you know,
saying.
shoes are like underwear. You can't buy them for somebody else. Like, so, anyway...
Now our story's changed.
Yeah, no. You
Yeah.
gotta...
Good point,
No,
though.
you really can't.
can't.
She
You
felt so
can't.
good about these shoes, and it's like, you know,
Yeah, he's...
way to not give us any.
No, Stephen. This is my
she's looking
master plan
stingy.
because he helps
him.
us get
Yes.
families to this, but I haven't ever gotten him
He
and his
needs to
family.
go.
So I'm like, he's got to go. When he sees my shoes, he's gonna be like, "Oh yeah, I need a pair of those sneakers," and I'll be like, "Oh no, Matt, sorry, you can only get them if you come to convention with me," and then he's gonna come.
I like it.
it's gonna
His
work.
convention is
Sounds
fun.
good.
You would enjoy it. There's no doubt. You would
See?
enjoy it.
So anywho, okay, we need to thank some sponsors because holy smokes.
I do. So our sponsors that we have this year, and this isn't just all inclusive to this list. I mean, there's basically everybody that's donated to this event I consider a sponsor. But some of the main sponsors I've got: Refreshment Services, Pepsi, Neiman's and County Market, Hy-Vee, Scotty's Potties, Hing Camper Ice, Parish Incorporated, Sunbelt Rentals, and Complete Legal. They're kind of my main money donors.
Yep.
That really helps me put this on. Without them, I wouldn't be able to do it.
No doubt.
Wonderful.
No doubt.
Well, we're so incredibly grateful to them. Like, that's unbelievable that they do so, because this is, I mean, I'm still in awe. Like, when he went through that list of restaurants that are in the raffle, I'm like, what are we
I
doing
need to
here?
take a break.
Did you?
Like halfway
That's why
through.
that's why we took a break,
Yeah.
man. I'm telling you.
I was exhausted.
What food at the event? Obviously, do we have?
question.
I don't think we've mentioned that yet.
No, we haven't.
Excellent move
And that's
there.
usually what Kate starts off with, too.
That's what I was. That's what I was
Yeah.
actually kind of shocked.
I did in the
I
last
waited.
segment. I actually watched. I don't normally rewatch the radio show, but I'm like, oh wait, I started talking about food right off the bat. So I'm like, okay, this
Yeah.
time I'm not going to talk about food. So
You
we
talk about the
said,
shoes you didn't get us. Go ahead. What food do we
Us.
have?
So we've got Chuck Arnold's going to be coming and cooking again. He's cooked both first and second year for me, so that's all staying the same, and that's
great
great.
guy, great family.
Yeah, he does awesome. He's told me, he says, as long as you continue to do this, I'll be there to help support you. So
I love
I've
that.
always got him in my corner. So he's going to be doing some burn-in sandwiches this year. Burn-in mac and cheese. I was supposed to call it Chuck's famous burn-in mac and cheese because it's supposed to be that good.
Makes sense.
That's going to be the number one item, he tells me. And then we're going to have the hamburgers, the hot dogs. If we happen to run out of something, he is going to have some pulled pork there as kind of a backup. And then we'll have our chips and our drinks from refreshment services, Pepsi and water as well. All that is goodwill donation, so it's not a set fee. It's whatever you can do to help support the cause, and you're going to get fed.
And guys, I can't stress this
Nice.
enough. This is a kid-friendly event.
Yeah.
Oh,
Like,
good.
please come and bring your children.
Yeah.
I mean, like, it will be fun. They can dance. They can twirl.
Correct, correct.
It will be. And the other piece of this is, we talked about it on the last time we had you on the show, but we didn't talk about it a lot. Like, you can pop in and then pop over and pop out. There's a lot to do in downtown Hannibal as far as that Main Street goes,
Yeah.
and kind of walk around and just see the river. I mean, it's a perfect back to school. Thank you.
Absolutely.
Have
No,
a
it
great time.
definitely
And
is. It's definitely like, again, just kind of I think you said it last time, just that, end of summer kind of, celebration on top of everything else we already talked about.
Try to
And-
send it out with a bang.
Yeah, I mean, it's really cool. And again, like you said, Kate, pop in, pop out, and just help raise dollars for such a great cause.
And it's a free admission, right? There's no
Correct.
admission.
No
Correct.
admission.
I wanna make
mean,
sure.
if you're going to drink, you have
On
to
the
have it.
16th.
If you're going to drink, you have to be armbanded.
Sure.
I mean, like, I feel like that's standard operating protocol. I mean, like that's, but you don't. So yeah, no, really, the only fee is you do have to buy beer tickets if you want the beer. It's not good.
Perfect.
Donation.
Correct.
Sorry, I apologize that
No.
the mixed drinks
How
and
dare
the
you.
booze is not a
How
goodwill
dare you.
donation, but
We also-
that can't happen.
We also do have two other vendors that are going to be there. We've got Stardust is a local coffee house. They'll be there selling Lotus drinks for us, like they have the first 2 years as well. And then another vendor that's going to be there, Smooth as Ice. So we've never had kind of a dessert truck or anything like that. So we will have them there. Once again, that is all for purchase.
Nice.
Another thing I did want to bring up that we didn't really hit on too much last radio show is one thing I did kind of miss was it is a family-friendly event and stuff, but there wasn't a bunch for the kids to do last year. So we are going to have a kids' corner there as well. So we'll have like some yard games and stuff like that for the kids to kind of keep them occupied. And then Kelly Arnold, which is Chuck's wife, she is actually going to be there doing some face painting as well for the kids. So we're wanting to have it a little bit more of a family kind of atmosphere as well.
That's awesome.
That's
So,
wonderful.
That's awesome.
It'll be fun.
Bring the kids and the parents will come, you know what I mean?
Yeah, exactly. Hopefully.
That's what it is.
And hope my son doesn't twerk too much on stage.
Yeah,
that
there
would be
you go.
nice.
Yeah, let's,
I mean,
From what I've heard, Ryan's the one we got to watch out for that.
Matt, we weren't supposed to talk about that. We weren't supposed to talk about that.
actually, Matt, what you need to know about Ryan when we did our last concert.
Oh, boy.
So all the old ladies
Oh, boy.
love old Blue Eyes over there.
Oh, yeah?
They were specifically going to his beer truck to reload and relock on their beers, and he has not heard the end of it now.
That's why the beer sales were up so
Yeah,
much. for that
Exactly.
event,
I mean,
huh?
old
Smile in his
Blue
eyes.
Like it was.
What can I say?
Just
was-
work it.
It was.
I was gifted, you know.
Oh, you are gifted, all right. No,
Something
no
like
doubt
that.
about it.
Something else.
I don't even know. I'm looking forward to it.
Yes.
We will be rolling in to get everything set up and get ready to rock and roll, and it's going to be a great time.
Yeah, can't wait. It's getting so close right now. I'm ready.
Yeah.
I bet.
A lot of
you are.
planning.
Yeah.
It is a lot of planning. It's always such a relief after you go, oh,
Mm-hmm.
got it
You
all
build
done.
it up and you're like, oh, I got to do this, I got to do that. You know, it's just you're crossing off lists, and then like it happens, and you're like, oh, why did I do? Why did I worry so much?
Yes.
But then you do it all over again the next
Yes.
I was going to say, it ain't really like I take a break because
Right.
I'm already working on next year's.
Yes,
I've already got
yes.
a band locked down
Exactly.
for next year. So
That's awesome.
Well,
That's
good, though.
and thank you for doing this for
Yeah.
the community. You
Thank
know,
you. Thank you for changing lives on
Yes,
behalf of the
exactly.
the families and the
my
school
pleasure.
systems that like. Thank you. I'm hoping to double this year though. You got me.
I'm hoping.
You got me some really good leads last year.
hoping.
Like let's do it. So
That's awesome.
anyway, thank you again, Matt, for coming on the show. For
welcome.
now,
Thanks
this
for
is
having me.
hashtag everyone. Talk about hashtag everything. Y'all be blessed.